Every tear you cried was not wasted. God was writing your triumph in the middle of your pain. Stay with me, because this message could change the way you see your whole life. Every tear you have cried carried a story, a pain, a battle that no one else truly understood. Maybe you wept in silence when nobody was there to wipe those tears. But I want you to know today, your tears were never wasted. God counted every single one, and He is about to turn them into triumph. Life has moments where you feel broken, abandoned, rejected. You ask yourself, why me? Why does the pain keep coming? But what you don't see is that every tear was watering the seeds of your destiny. What felt like defeat was actually preparation. The nights of crying were building a strength inside you that could not be broken. The enemy thought your tears would drown you. The world thought your struggles would bury you. But God looked at those same tears and said, "This is not the end. This is the beginning." Where people saw pain, God saw power. Where they saw weakness, He saw training for victory. Remember this: tears are temporary, but triumph is eternal. God never allows pain without a purpose. You survived what others didn't, not by accident, but because His hand was over you. He was shaping you, molding you, getting you ready for the blessing that is about to be released. Sometimes God lets doors close so you don't walk into the wrong place. Sometimes He lets people leave so your destiny isn't delayed. Sometimes He allows you to cry so your heart can be softened and your faith made strong. If you had never cried, you would never have prayed the way you did. If you had never been broken, you would never have discovered the God who heals. Listen carefully. The season of tears is ending. The same place where you cried, you will soon celebrate. The same heart that was heavy will soon rejoice. The same hands that felt empty will soon overflow with blessings. God is about to turn your mourning into dancing, your sorrow into joy, your tears into triumph. So don't give up now. Don't let the enemy convince you that the pain was for nothing. Don't believe the lie that your prayers went unheard. God is closer than ever, and your breakthrough is nearer than you think. One divine shift, one touch from heaven, and everything can change in a single moment. I declare this over your life. Your season of crying is over. Your season of triumph has begun. You will rise, you will shine, and your story will inspire many. People will look at you and say, "This is the one who was broken, and now they walk in victory." Hold on to your faith. Keep walking, keep believing, because tears were not your ending. They were your training, and very soon you will testify that every tear was worth it. This is your time. This is your season. Your tears are turning into triumph. You thought your tears were the end of your story, but in reality, they were the beginning of a transformation. Every trial you faced was not there to destroy you, but to build the person you are becoming. Do you realize that the strongest warriors are not born from comfort? They are born from battles. And you, my friend, are a warrior in the making. The world may never know how many nights you stayed awake, how many times your pillow was soaked with tears, how many times you questioned your worth. But heaven knows, God knows, every tear became a prayer. Every cry became a testimony. And now, the testimony is about to be revealed. Sometimes the road gets darker right before the light appears. Sometimes the pain feels unbearable right before the blessing shows up. Your darkest nights were a setup for your brightest mornings. And if you are hearing this message right now, it is not by accident. It is confirmation that your story is about to shift. You will see doors open that you never thought possible. You will see opportunities rise that once seemed locked away. And when it happens, you will remember these words. Every single tear was part of the plan. They weren't wasted. They were the hidden proof that God was carrying you through. Listen, people may have turned their backs on you. They may have mocked your faith, doubted your dreams, or even betrayed your trust. But those very betrayals became your training ground. The tears you cried because of them will soon be the same tears of joy. When you stand in victory, they thought they buried you, but they didn't know you were a seed, and seeds always rise again. Stronger, more fruitful, more unshakable. So, don't curse your tears, don't hate your pain, because in God's hands, what broke you is about to bless you. What hurt you is about to heal you. What pushed you down is about to lift you up. The struggle was real, but so is the victory that's coming. This is not just motivation. This is prophecy over your life. The tears you shed in private are about to be celebrated in public. The struggles you endured in silence will soon become the reason others believe again. Your story is not just your story. It is a message for the world. So lift your head high, wipe your eyes, take a deep breath, and step forward, because your journey is shifting. The waiting season is closing, and the winning season is opening. You are not forgotten. You are chosen, and you are walking straight into the triumph that was always yours. Hold this truth close to your heart. Your pain has an expiration date, but your promise is eternal. This is the moment. This is the time. The tears you once cried will become the very fuel that carries you into victory. You didn't survive all those battles just to stay the same. You survived because God still has a purpose for you. The pain you carried is turning into power. The tears you cried are turning into triumph. And the silence you endured is turning into a song of victory. This is your season. No force on earth can stop what heaven has already written. So walk forward with faith, because your story is shifting right now. If you believe this is your season, type "my season" in the comments. Share this video with someone who needs hope today. And remember, your tears are not the end. They are the beginning of your greatest triumph.